What is up, everybody? What's up?
Hello.
Hello, Pat.
Got
Hello,
Mr.
hello.
Ed Schaefer,
We're here.
Trapper.
Yeah.
Of course, me, the cameraman.
Jack the DJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have been a DJ, Jack. I'm telling
I
you.
know. I think Trapper just said that last night after we got out searching an area. He's like, you should be a DJ or a radio host. Vicky, hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
you got that voice for it.
Yeah. So you guys just got done partying, huh? That's nice.
Yeah, just a little brief birthday cake celebration kind of thing, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice. With the when your grandson turns 21, it's like, oh my, yeah.
Realization hits. You go, man,
Yeah.
I held you on my knee like when you were a baby, just like a couple days ago. Now you're 21. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're little 1 minute. Next thing you know, they're 21. It's like, what the hell happened?
Yeah. I always say I
it's-
went to bed when I was 18 and woke up in my, 48 years old.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's for sure.
Grimmer,
Yeah, I used to
CP,
think
Vicky.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought I would, but I did, and then some.
Right. Yeah, we had a good time last night. Scary time. I found out last night Trapper does not like the swamp.
I don't.
No.
And
Well,
last night we were finished up, and I'll tell you, we couldn't get to the cars fast enough. He was like, "Let's go." I don't like this place.
well, how many times you guys been there, guys?
The swamp. All in all, how many times have we been there?
Been a bunch.
Probably
Been a bunch, right?
about 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we haven't been there.
So-
we haven't been there in almost 6 months to a year.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Oh.
yeah.
Well, Trap, is it just bad feelings you get, or it's
Yeah.
just?
Bad
Oh,
juju.
okay. Oh, okay. And in that case, I don't blame you, because I once I get weirded out going someplace for whatever reason, it's like, okay, I'm not enjoying this. So
Right.
Oh, you'll never guess what I found last night.
Yeah, now that's awesome. What we found last night was cool. Go ahead and announce it.
Last night, found hair.
Hair?
No,
Hair.
really?
You say hair?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's not of an animal that I know of. And there was prints. Yeah, wait until you see this video, man. But I did send out the hair today, this morning. I met up with our guy from Kent State, and he's going to ask around and see what he can find out about it. Cool thing is I didn't give it to him all, so this time there was enough that it wasn't just a strand of hair on this. I gave him enough that where I could hold on to some too. So
Cool. That's neat.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that. So
I bet you comes back primate.
man, I hope it comes back at something because I never seen hair like this before. I can honestly say, and we sat there for a hot minute going, fox, no, bear, no, monkey, no. I mean, we sat there for a good hot minute trying to analyze what we just found.
yeah.
You know,
So what do they think about bear or Bigfoot?
So what do you guys? What's your guess on it? What would you think? Dogman, Squatch, what?
man,
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. I never seen hair like this before.
Yeah, it's kind of a rough guess. Like, well, what is this? And then if it's
Homeless man.
the homeless man, yeah, yeah, homeless man. Yeah, I mean, because if there's nothing ever recorded, what's there to go by? You know?
Right. And it's not like it was definitely not human hair. I've never seen hair like this in my life. I'm telling you, I've never seen
like
hair like this in my life.
Yeah, it was like a maroon color with black in it.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy as hell.
Did it
Yeah. And we sat there thinking of every animal possible.
Sally wants to know: did it shimmer when in the light? The hair.
Did it?
Yes, it
Or was
did.
it? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you're right. It did. It sparkled.
Yeah, and it still
noticed
sparkles. It still
That's
sparkles.
That's really strange.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That makes me
It's
so
almost
proud.
like it blended in with the surrounding.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah. Well, you
That's what I
guys
was getting
know
at, the
that
shimmering.
you know. Well, you do know. I mean, I'm sure you know that them critters are out there in the sticks, in the woods, and if you're not paying close attention, you will never see them. You know.
Right.
Because they just blend right in, like you just said. You'll never see them. So, and how many times has that happened? Somebody caught stuff in pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I
I mean-
say, look, and I'll tell you, same with that Beaver Creek. I'm telling you that those growls that were around me that I didn't speak about, I did not hear them.
Wow.
That's just crazy.
That's a beautiful area. I think there's probably a lot of activity there probably. At night probably. So
Oh, at night, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. I mean, you
We
seen
can't
how
wait
it was
to
during the
find
day? You
she's
seen how it was
chomping
during
at
the
the
day,
bit, man.
right?
Yeah, she's chomping at the bit to get back out there in the evening. I know that. So
I know it's gonna blow. Trapper, you weren't there at night, have you been?
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna sound like the macho man. Oh yeah.
oh yeah. You do.
The hair was on a broken off log, and
A
it was
broken tree,
between-
and it
yeah,
like
it was between like my knee and my hip.
yep.
So it wasn't really high off the ground, but yeah, it was high enough off the ground where like a fox or something like that would not leave it that high.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Now this fella at the university, he's going to analyze this. What's he thinking turnaround on that time wise?
I told him if he can get back to me in the next 2-3 weeks, ask around, do whatever he's got to do with it. I said I got more, but he ain't getting it, so he's got a good piece of it.
Yeah,
And it still had the, where it ripped out, looked like it ripped out of the skin. It's got the little balls on it.
follicles. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and I told him I don't want to hear no damn, this was a raccoon or something, because I know better.
Yeah.
Don't give all his hair
Wouldn't
away.
that be something? Oh my.
Did you smell it?
Oh yeah,
No.
I smelt
You
it.
do? I didn't even get that close.
Yeah,
to
I
it.
mean, we didn't touch it with our hands. We put it in a baggie. Well, not really a baggie, but we worked with what we had. And it wasn't contaminated or anything. So
Yeah.
Did it have the smell of Bigfoot? Like when you're out there and you get that nasty garbage death smell. Is that what it smelled like?
no, it smelt woodsy. Like woodsy.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what the findings are on that. That's just gonna bug the hell out of me till you find out.
Yeah, and how I found it was even strange. It's gonna be a good video for y'all. That's for sure.
Cool.
And all three of us were filming.
Oh, okay.
And I was filming when I found it, and I didn't touch it or anything until the guys came.
Right.
I wanted to show them.
Oh, all three of them. You mean you, Trap, and MT? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And we just definitely, man, there's something going on there that I don't know. It's like last night. It's like it was taunting us. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Just playing with you, letting you guys know that it's there, and
Yeah.
I'm sure if it was unhappy, probably would have been throwing stuff.
Oh, I'm telling you, when Trapper came up to me, right before he came, if I recall, I was coming down after I had hair, and I said it. If you want your DNA back, I was like, come and step in front of my light, and I'll leave it on the ground, and you can take it back, and that's all I want. And a stick came. You could see it on camera. Came and hit a tree. Not hard. It was just like kind of just launched, hit the tree, and that was coming towards me. And then I swear I seen a rock hit. Trapper says that he didn't see it at all and didn't hear it, but I swear I seen a rock hit the ground. Probably, I don't know, 10 feet off to the right of me, like in front, but 10 feet off to the right a little bit.
They like to throw stuff at times.
Yep.
That was cute. He wanted his hair back.
Well, they do throw stuff at times.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget that's the place where I captured that alien in the picture too. There at the swamp.
Yeah, saying that, we seen something weird last night flying in the sky, and it kind of just like was hovering around in a circle.
That's a crazy place, man. I don't even know if I'd want to go there. I don't know.
Shit, I want to go there.
That's like a mixed bag of stuff there.
Yeah.
With the aliens and whatever else is in there, cryptids that is. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a weird place.
Yeah, it's you definitely get you get a weird vibe when you just go into that forest there at the swamp, and then when the night hits, you get a stranger vibe,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, Trapper don't like there. I didn't know that. I didn't know Trapper didn't like being there.
No,
Right.
I do not.
Huh. Well, I love Salt Fork, but there's even certain areas there that I get a real strange feeling just even going into certain parts of it. And I don't know, there has to be something to it. So, because every time we go there, it happens. But, each place is different. It's going to affect you differently.
Right. Yeah.
Depends.
So you all really like Beaver Creek, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a really nice place.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. It really is. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just seeing it, you could just imagine one living in there. I mean, there's no doubt there's definitely something there for sure.
Good location for them.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, they got even Bigfoot festivals there. I mean, that place is known all over for Bigfoot encounters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of that, Matt, I get confused whether to call you Matt or Trapper. Sometimes I just, hey, guy,
Call me anything.
Hey, you. Didn't I don't know if it was in mixed conversation over the weekend that somebody said how many sightings there were in the last year there at the Beaver Creek, and I don't remember if it was one of our conversations or someone else, but was it like 1,000 sightings the last couple of years or something like that?
Oh, I don't know. Jack might know more about that, or even Moose might even know more about that.
Oh, I don't know who looked that up. I don't know if it was
I
me.
don't remember who I was talking to. That's the thing, and it was brought up in conversation, so I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but
Yeah.
I know there was a lot in 2023.
Okay,
But it seemed to be a lot everywhere. Cuyahoga National Forest, I mean, that place is on fire, man.
Where?
Not literally, but I'm saying for sightings, that place is just
Where's that?
Cuyahoga.
Oh yeah, I was telling Jack the other day, I was happening just flipping through YouTube the other day, and there was a guy on there. There was a channel on there, I can't remember, but he was talking about Cuyahoga Falls and Cuyahoga National Park, and he's way out in I don't even remember, Montana or somewhere way out there, but he's getting people calling into him to just say, hey, you got to check this place out. It's actually right by where we've been doing our investigations when we go there.
How far is that from Cuyahoga National Park? What part of that area is that? Like, is that
That's
close by you
Cleveland.
guys? Or?
It's about 45 minutes from me.
Is it over by Helltown?
By where?
No.
Yes. By hell, I don't. You know what?
No, that's in the opposite direction. Helltown's in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
You're going towards Cleveland.
Oh, okay. So that's a good haul then.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, that's a good haul. Cleveland's like a couple hours from here, maybe 3 hours or something like that.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes from me. Probably an hour from Trapper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Trapper's 3 hours from us.
Yeah.
Trapper's damn near 3 from us. So.
Yeah, I'm closer than Trap. I'm about two and a half hours from you all.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're about that, right?
Yeah. How long does it take you to get to West Branch?
Hour and a half.
Okay, so you're an hour and a half from me.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're pretty close by there then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't know exactly how
What is
close.
that in the sky over there? See it?
That's another UFO.
It might
be. I don't know what the hell that is over there.
They're dropping off Bigfoots everywhere.
It seems to be true. I mean, the sightings are popping up everywhere more and more anymore. And like I always say, not everybody is lying about what they see.
No.
So
yeah, look, that hasn't moved at all. It's in the same place, and it's not a dang star.
I believe more people are coming out and talking about it. Now that the alien ice cube was broke, everybody's like aliens everywhere. That's cool, So I think a lot more people are opening up about their sightings, especially like Trapper mentioned before, campers, hikers, fishermen, hunters, So, I mean, in Ohio, Pennsylvania, Ohio, that's right in the pathway, There's a lot of parks, trees, a lot of area for one to live in.
Well, that's how I saw Bigfoot camping.
Yep.
So I think a lot more sightings are coming through, and people are, lightening up about, okay, I mentioned Bigfoot. People ain't going to think I'm crazy.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, you tell some people, you share what you experienced or you seen, and because I used to be one of the biggest skeptics on the planet until I saw what I saw, and then you change your tune, because it's like, okay, I used to be the same person thinking, oh, you're crazy. Well,
Right.
It's funny how that works.
I was the same way. I was a skeptic. I was like, come on. You know? And then, I mean, even if you are a skeptic, at some point in your life, you got to say, okay, so then what is it? You know?
Yeah.
You got to start asking real questions, you know? Like, okay, ghosts and aliens exist. I mean, we see it. The government sees it.
Yep. Yep.
See you later, CP. Good night.
See you, CP. Thanks for stopping in.
CP.
CP.
I think.
I want to show them my sign I have made.
Oh, hey.
So when we go to the festival and sell stuff.
Sally had a sign made when she goes to the festival.
You have to turn your phone
So
off.
hang on, I'm gonna flip her around so you can see it.
All right.
Can you
Oh,
see
that's
it?
pretty cool.
I can't see it. Let's see. Gone
Squatching.
Gone squashing. I can't read the little writings.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Thank you. That's
like
for when we go sell our stuff at the festival.
There you go.
She's making some kind of stuff. I don't know, some kind of.
I got stuff going on.
She's got all kind of stuff going on, so I don't know what the hell it is exactly. So.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I do. I will say this: when she, gets that artistic thing going on, whatever happens, the finished product, it's really nice. So I don't know if it's whatever it is, cutouts, paintings, or clocks. Who knows? But
that's awesome.
Yeah, they usually turn out very nice. So
I got a question here. You guys have done so many hunts and so many great locations. What's your favorite? I don't mind. I always talk about it.
You like Claim 3.
I love Claim 3.
Mine? Oh, man.
what claim is that? I can't. Where the wild woman is.
Yeah.
I don't know which one that is.
That's the one we were just watching the other night.
That's 2.
Where the wild woman is.
No, wait. That's Claim 1, right?
I can't remember.
Oh, man. They're all starting to mash together.
Claim 3 is where the wild woman is.
Claim 3. Yeah. Claim 3.
Claim 3?
Claim 3.
Yeah.
You got the wild woman there.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine, I think I like. Oh, man. Boy, see, that's hard because I really do like 2 sites.
I like them all. If I could do this every day if I could and just go and walk and observe and do research and this and that. But that's unfortunately I can't. So I like them all. So
yeah. I gotta say I do like all of them, but I do have 2 favorites. I like 4, Claim 4. And I do like the Top of the World.
I do like the Top of the World. I do like going up there.
Yeah.
Top of the world.
How often have they done that one?
Top of the world. How many?
3 times, I think I've been there.
2 or 3 times. Yeah, 3 times.
That's where the one whispered in my ear.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Top of the World is just it's different. It's like things talk to me there. It's weird, not physically, but it's like, go here. Come on over here and look at, it's like, I don't know. I like a kid in a candy shop. I can just go walking through there forever.
Yeah.
Such a great place.
Yeah, I every place that we've been to,
Nights is good.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it gets worse and worse because, when the weekend comes and the weather's decent, we don't have plans. It's like, okay, let's go. You start jonesing to get out there and do your hike and do what research you want to do, and just being out there and experience it. It's just Christ, it's getting like a drug anymore. So
yeah,
I got to do it. What's that, Trap?
It's just being out there in nature. That's all.
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
Yeah.
Like just the other night. Okay, let's just give this for instance. It was a rough day at work. I get home from the office and this is yesterday. Jack calls me, goes, "Come on, we're going out." I was in a bad mood. I was in a really, really, really bad mood. And Jack can even contest to this. Even when I showed up before I went to the swamp, I hate the swamp. The place freaks me out, but still I went out there. I was still in a bad mood when we parked our vehicles. Yeah. And then, but when I came home, Mrs. Trapper, she's like, "Well, you're in a lot better mood than you were when you left." It does. Me, I don't care. It doesn't matter, if I had a real bad day in the office. Now, if I'm out, if I'm out trapping and stuff like that, a lot of my trapping is not in the woods, believe it or not, guys. A lot of my trapping is in people's homes, or in people's attics, or in their backyards and stuff like that. So, I have a few clients that I do have traps out in the woods, of course. But if I go out for a hike, or even go out and do this with Jack and everybody, I do get in a better mood. I could be in the worst mood in the world and I spend 2 or 3 hours out in the woods. I don't care if it's nighttime, daytime, whenever. I feel really ease when I come home. I sleep a lot better.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's just.
Yeah, being out in nature definitely makes you feel better. Fresh air.
Yep.
Out of the race, out of the 9 to 5 mood.
Yep, definitely. It's good for you. Definitely.
Sue asked, "How come you guys never get scared?" I applaud your courage. We get scared. We just don't show it. But we do get scared.
Yeah, we do get scared.
I can't tell you how many times I go, "Oh shit, what was that?"
There's times where I literally there's a few times where I'm like, we gotta go. Let's cut the video off and let's get out of here because this is getting too intense.
Yeah.
So no. So we do get scared. We just don't show it. We push through it.
Oh yeah. We push through it for y'all.
Yeah.
There's times when as soon as those cameras go off, man, we're running. We're not running, but we're like,
we're getting back to the trailhead.
Thanks for being here with us. Good night. And then we're like, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Stop flying in the air. Okay.
Like last night, at the swamp, I didn't have my camera on, because I only did a video last night. So I didn't have my video on. And this always happens when you don't have the least thing doesn't expect it when you don't have your video on. It sounded like a rock clack. And then the swamp has a swamp on one side, a big giant lake on the other. And we heard something like a rock clank. And I don't know if Jack heard it, but MT Mike and we both heard it because we ran to the lake. Heard a rock clack, and then all of a sudden you hear a big boom, like not like a rock being. It is like a rock being thrown into the water, but it was a big rock, like when you throw a big rock into a very deep water, what it makes when it makes that splash and it goes boom,
makes a different noise.
Yeah, and that's what it was last night. It couldn't have been anybody out there messing with us because whatever went into the water was something huge, something heavier than what one of us could pick up. It was wicked.
Yeah.
It freaked me out, but again, we ran towards the lake because we wanted to see what the heck that was.
Yeah.
And Mike and I actually split up. Mike went one way, I went the other, so we were both alone too. And my radio wasn't working. My walkie-talkie was not working last night. And you know, we still went to the lake trying to figure out what this thing was. We didn't see anything, but you know, something was out there with us last night.
But we had that same kind of situation where stuff, big stuff, was getting thrown in the water one evening by the lake there at West Branch, because I was actually on my way to the car, and the kids were out by the lake, but you know, by the bank, you know, the one area there where the restroom used to be there before they tore it down there in West Branch. Same thing, you know the difference. Somebody just throwing rocks in and this and that, but this was almost like boulders or something. You know, or big, you know how the big lumps of the hillside getting thrown in, you know, big hunks of dirt or something. And it makes a different noise. Well, that's what we heard, and it's like, you know, well, what the hell was that? So, you know, I didn't see anything, but scared the hell out of the kids. I know that.
Oh yeah.
Vicky wants to know, what cryptid would you not want to meet in the forest? Me, I wouldn't want to meet the Googway, or I would not want to meet Dogman.
Those are my two pieces too.
I think we already met the Gugway.
Yeah, I know we did, but I don't want to deal with it.
When
Nope.
Storm took those pictures.
He was nasty looking.
Yeah, you could see the teeth in it and everything. Right on
Jack,
the thermal, man. That's strange. That's crazy.
Which when Storm took that picture with the thermal, where was that?
Oh,
if you can elaborate, if you can remember.
He took some good ones. I know he took some at Bird Haven and some at West Branch.
I was going to say Bird Haven would have been my first choice for that.
I know the ones that came out, but I think that, man, I'll have to look back because I have it written down, but I'll let you know. I'll look back at it. But it's either one of those areas. It's either West Branch or Bird Haven.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to run into either one of them either. Nah. No.
Yeah, that's so funny because everybody says, man, that Gugway is not one to mess with. It's a meat eater. Loner, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow, that's like the great white of the Sasquatch cryptoids.
Right.
You know, all by themselves and eating everything else. Yeah.
How did you
I would love to see a Dogman, though.
Huh?
I would love to see a Dogman.
No, I don't want anything to do with him.
From a distance, I would want to see what one looks like.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go off, you know, what movies or things, TV shows.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'd love to see what one actually looks like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you watch some of these Bigfoot movies, it makes you not want to go and look for him. But I mean, we're not dead yet, so
right.
Good.
Oh, I just don't know what one looks like to be afraid or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very curious on it.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't go off what movies and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what other movie makers think they look like, and I can tell you, maybe that thermal was of a Dogman and not a Gugway.
I don't want to blind them with a shine off my head. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, you can't. That's nothing. Those movies are nothing compared to what's actually out there. So,
right.
And if in fact, as many times as you fellas and MT have been out on a hunt or filming or whatever, or even people like Sally and I, many times we've been out in active areas, day or night, and this and that. If one of them critters wanted to hurt somebody, deliberately. It would have by now. I believe that. So,
Right.
Without the creatures being provoked in any way, this and that. If they just didn't want you there and they just wanted to hurt you, they would have. So
right. And there's a reason. I've been reading a lot and doing some research, but we'll get into this another time. I believe there's a reason why they can't, hurt us. Like I said, we'll get into that at a different time when I get done with more of this research. But you read back in some, back in times, and they'll tell you about it. It's just getting the research, and there's definitely a reason why they can't hurt us. It's a law, but like I said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it goes deep. It goes deep in about these creatures and why they can live on Earth with us, but there's reasons, there's stipulations and reasons why they're here, which is pretty neat.
that is neat. Hey, fellas, do you think that would have anything to do with Native Americans and anything like that? I mean, the way they interacted with them, live and let live kind of thing.
No, there's just from what I was reading, Native Americans, like you said, just they interacted with them. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so did many other people acted with them also.
Yeah.
Well,
many other cultures interacted with them.
Well, I think that they can read and gauge a person pretty quick by what kind of vibes they're putting off. So they'll right away they'll know, what kind of mindset you have as soon as you enter that forest, what kind of energy you're putting out there. And if you're a bad person, you're a bad person, and they're going to pick up on it.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's why I always stress: don't go in there having a bad day, or you're going to have a bad time.
Yep.
Your energy, you want to leave good, positive energy when you enter, and show your intent, why you're there, and
yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Good time.
But I got my video coming out. Actually, I was making it today. It's not done being made yet. So I'm making my video. So the video of the swamp will be out maybe tomorrow or Saturday, maybe. The latest will be Saturday.
Cool.
That video will be dropped, like I tell everybody, if I'm out doing a hike, because I do got hikes coming up, that's going to be starting probably in March. I'm going to start filming hikes. Guys, watch my hiking videos. I mean, a lot of these reports are coming from hikers, campers. I preach that so much that's where the reports are coming from. It's not us out there looking for it. Groups like me, like Jack, me, all of us, it's not like our groups are the ones reporting it. We're not going to report it, but these hikers and fishermen, hunters, all these guys, they're going to report them. So, me doing out the hikes, you never know what I'm going to come across out there. You never know what's in those, off the trail following me or keeping up with me or whatever,
Trapper walking with the dog man.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right, Trapper. You don't know what's out there, what you may run into, what you might walk past and you never know it was there. You just never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
You don't, so yeah, for everybody that watches the channel for Bigfoot, please watch my hiking videos. I got some backpacking trips coming up too. I know this year. So I'll be camping out, backpacking,
and some camping trips.
Yeah, I know the crew, us as a team, we got some camping trips coming up too, to be in the field.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of cameras coming out.
It's going to be a busy summer, I believe.
Yep. I was actually testing 3 of them today, sitting right here.
Yeah, we gotta get that drone up in the air too. We're gonna start filming drones.
Yep.
That would be so cool. So cool to see that.
This weekend's going to be nice, so you can get out there and learn how to. Maybe tomorrow, if you want to come out, learn how to fly it. Take it over to. Actually, you can meet me out tomorrow because I'm going to be at an area all day tomorrow.
It's rain out there.
Hey, fellas, what you said it was going to be nice this weekend. Are you guys expecting any rain out that way this weekend?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still supposed to be. We're having record temperatures. I mean, 60 degrees.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 62 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Saturday the same.
Saturday the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite sure we'd be in the car on the way out there somewhere on Saturday, but we got, as a matter of fact, we got another birthday party to go to, so I'll be going to a birthday party instead of the woods. So, it is what it is. You know what, fella.
I need to get out there, man.
Hurry up, eat your cake. Let's go. Yeah. So,
All right, open those presents.
Here's your present. We gotta go. Yeah, but otherwise, I know that's what we'd be doing. So somewhere.
Yeah, Tracy Dover says early spring.
Yeah, we're
going to looking like.
Spring.
I'm just afraid that there's going to be like one big blizzard coming. You know, every year it makes me feel that way.
I think you're right, Jack. I think we're all going to get a little taste of that before it's all said and done.
Yeah, what was it? Last year we had that ice storm that hit and knocked power out for like 2-3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When am I going to do? When am I going to do the chicken suit and chicken dance?
It's coming.
As soon as Jack gets the suit and put it in and bring it out, and the only way I'll do it is claim 3. I'm only going.
Well, I had a suit coming, but now I had to order a suit from China, so it was like a cheap suit.
It'll take a little while.
I got much money. So a cheap chicken suit is on it's way from China. It's on a boat somewhere in the sea, but
slow boat from China. Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be worth it.
Yeah. Tommy got to watch YouTube videos, learn how to do the chicken dance.
Sally says you got to watch YouTube videos on how to do the chicken dance.
Yeah, so, I don't know how to do the chicken dance.
You never did it at a wedding?
No, I don't dance at all anywhere.
Oh, you're going to be dancing in that chicken suit.
That's what alcohol's for.
Get a couple drinks in you, you'll probably be out there cutting a rug.
Oh, God.
Yeah, oh God, that's right.
Oh, God.
That would be funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Ramesh has a good question there.
What weather brings the most attractions with cryptids and Bigfoot? I say spring and fall.
I think like 2 or 3 days before a big storm in the summer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, before a storm. Before, right when the storm front's coming in.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it seems like interaction at night just picks up like crazy.
But that makes sense, too, because wildlife out there does that. You know, like, when's the best time? Okay, here's a question. When's the best time to go out hunting deer? Right before a storm. You'll see the deer movement pick up. You know, like before a snowstorm in the winter, when deer season's in, or a rainstorm or something, deer will move right before a storm hits because they would not be moving during a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that would make sense why we get the most activity then, because wildlife is moving, food is moving,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seemed last year, me and MT were out, and during a rainstorm during the shirt giveaway, and we got a lot of interaction that night. A lot of things moving, and you can hear things breaking, and And we gave chase. We were like, I was like, we're out here and we're already soaking wet. Yeah, we can't use cameras, but let's go get them, man. Let's go follow them, see if we can catch them with our own eyes.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We're having a ret now where the power's out for a while this afternoon. Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful here.
I heard California's really getting hit too by storms and rain and
terrible.
Prayers to everybody out in California. If you live
Yes.
around there, if you got family members, man. I heard they got like 4 years of rain in just 24 hours. And then snow, avalanches, and they got some crazy weather going on over there.
The mud is just flowing down certain towns over there. Just streams of mud. It's awful. That's terrible.
Yeah. So real quick, since we were talking about Beaver Creek, Sally Joe, I know you can hear me. In that video, those growls that I heard, I didn't hear them during the video, but did you see something tan with a white face there? Did you catch that in the video? Beaver Creek.
Around the times they heard the growls.
And it looked like a black figure standing like maybe 10 feet from it. You could see the shoulders and everything of the black figure. I pan and I put it right on there and I go, what is that? It was
I was seeing no conversation in that area.
Yeah.
She said that she kept seeing all kinds of things in that area.
Yeah, I actually had to watch that video 3 times to catch it. Each time that I watched it, that's the third time is where I put the camera on it and I go, what is that? And then I go, that's strange. Maybe my eyes are just playing tricks on me or something. And I move the camera again and I go right back to it. And when I go back to it, that thing that's tan is standing there and it looks like it has a white face, like hair, short hair. And then there's like this black shadow standing there. A little bit. It would be on its right side, my left.
Is that when he was pointing the stick?
Is that when you were pointing a stick?
Yeah. And I circled.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. That was
now that you mentioned that, she did see that.
Yeah, it's like the perfect head of whatever, I think shadow person. It was all, you can't see nothing. It's all just dark. Perfect head, perfect shoulders. And it looks like both things are just standing there looking at me. And it's creepy.
Yeah, it is creepy.
That's the kind of stuff that scares me. Looking back at when I rewatch these videos and catch them, that's the stuff that scares.
Yeah, when you catch something looking at you and you didn't realize it's been looking at you for a little bit there, it's like, oh, geez. Yeah, that'll.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
My last question, it says,
no reaction to it, just standing there.
Sue says, my last question, have you seen the trees move? But move, like very little, but move. Yeah, I think that's what she means by that.
I don't know. Tell Doreen I said hello.
Talking about that, Sue. You know what's weird?
I'll say.
Seeing a limb moving out in the woods and nothing else is moving around it.
I think that's what she meant, really.
The single leaf moving and nothing else is.
I have a single leaf in one of my videos moving and nothing else.
That's so weird.
Yep.
Yeah, Belladonna. It's crazy. That was a good catch.
Yeah, I did see that. That was crazy. I did see that.
I got These 2 discs right here are from just that hunt, from what everybody found.
I said, who do they eat? It says, what do they eat?
Oh, well, it's hard to tell.
These 2 discs right here is what everybody found
What's that?
from just
Evidence,
Oh,
evidence.
research.
Yeah.
On our from our videos.
Yeah. So when you post stuff, it goes right on this.
Yeah,
Cool.
That's why sometimes in my videos I'll say even post it on the Cameraman and Crew's Facebook page because I know you'll download it to a CD.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
I saved all the evidence for every hunt.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You took a nasty fall out of Beaver Creek. How are you feeling?
No, well, yeah, that was a pretty good one. Yeah, my right leg, I stepped down in that mud and I just went for a ride and then I went down on my leg, and no worse for wear, brother. I'm doing okay.
Okay.
You know, I didn't even get a bruise really. It just jarred me a little bit.
Yeah. I heard you fall. I remember I looking back and I heard you fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I make some noise when I end up going over, tripping over stuff. But that's what it was. I stepped down with my right foot and it just went for a ride, you know, and then I went down on my leg. But no, I'm good. Yeah, that isn't the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last.
Oh, I fell down on this video last night. I mean, I took a good spill. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to delete it off. I even say that when I pick up the camera. I'm like, I'm not.
I mean, there's nothing you can do, man. You know, it's you. Once you start in motion, that's it. You're going. So yeah. But no, thanks for asking, man. I'm good. So
Glad you're okay.
Yeah. Me too. But yeah, thanks, guys. I'm good.
I'm just glad I didn't have to carry you out, Pat.
You know, that's what they make those long sticks for, Trapper. You guys could have made up one of those. What do you call it? Carts.
Yeah. Carrying you through the river too. We had
you and the girls. Yeah.
We could just floated them down the river.
You just
up with them when he got to the end there by the bridge.
Just put him in the river. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
Sue, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Sue said that she's seen a tree moving, like step forward, and a bunch of tree. You know, when trees were all gathered together. That ain't the first time I ever heard that.
Yeah. Do we think the younger generation believe in Bigfoot? I think some of them are. I've been noticing that, especially on my channel. When when you have a YouTube channel, it breaks down like who watches, who's watching your channel, and I think I have like 5% from the ages of 18 to, was it 21? I think it's 21, 18 to 21. Yeah. I think I'm at 5%. So I believe that, you know, the younger generation, they believe. I mean, my son, he's 18. He doesn't want to tell me he believes in them, but I mean, he knows something could be living out there bigger than what it is. We've talked about it before. You know, he doesn't want to go on. He doesn't want to go out with us. He's made that clear, but he loves to do hiking. So he will be on some of my hiking videos in the spring.
Yeah.
He loves, because I believe I think if he goes out Bigfoot hunting with us, I think that would ruin his hiking and hunting and that stuff that we do together, you know, and I think that might ruin that. You know, he might not want to go out. I don't want to even see what it does. So I don't even really want to take him out with us.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's leave it alone, you know.
Right. When but I know he believes in it though.
Oh,
you know, he knows that something's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've taken out quite a few younger people on hunts. I think I videoed 2 of them.
Yeah, you did. You took a young.
I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe they do.
Let me catch up on some of these messages. I went back through the videos. It's weird.
Hey, I'm gonna jump off here for a minute, fellas. I'll be right back.
Don't
Okay.
jump. Don't jump.
Yeah, be careful jumping.
Okay.
All right. Absorbing, seeing big thing, looking.
Bye, Ramona. Yeah, it's been great, man. I like Beaver Creek. Thinking about it.
You know, you want to talk about favorite places? I mean, I think Beaver Creek is just getting right up there with me. You know, yeah, I love Claim 3. Nothing would change that. But I mean, Beaver Creek is right up there with it all. You know, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think by the time the summer comes over, I'm going to have new favorite places. I mean, because with Moose has got a lot of places that he wants to take us. That there's hot spots now that's going on as we speak.
Right.
You know, I don't know if you knew, Jack, but you know, Moose went out. He went out by himself. Didn't video.
Yeah.
He won't video anything, but he went out by himself, and you know,
we talked about it.
Yeah, he's got some great places lined up. You know, so I have a feeling I'm gonna have some new favorite places by the end of the summer.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
You know,
we got to get into Cuyahoga more. That's for sure.
So. Yeah, I think we need to get in there. I mean, now that you know, I've seen Cuyahoga Forest on YouTube from somebody that is talking about it way out in there, out in Montana or wherever he was from. I don't remember where he said he was from, but if they're talking about it all the way out there, and we have people from here in Ohio writing him and say, "Hey, listen, I need you guys. You need to talk about this." You know,
right?
With all that happening, I think we need to get back out there to Cuyahoga Forest.
Right. And last year we were there, 3-4 times?
Yeah.
And there's some good evidence out there. I mean, it wasn't jumping out at us, but yeah, I mean, there's evidence out there.
Yeah.
I think get in there and hit it pretty hard and get in there at night.
You had that one strange thing was just me and you out there, that dog that ran like almost like a light. I mean, like went flying. So fast. Yeah, and those are huge hills that he was running up and down. So we don't even. Right. I mean, and then I know I had some weird things happening that same night when I went down in between the ravines down in the creek.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and that's right around the area that guy was talking about. You know, it was close to that area. So I think we need to look at Cuyahoga National Forest a little bit better than what we've been doing. We've kind of been going out there, but kind of passing it off too. But I think we need to look at it more.
Yeah, Belladonna. I don't know. That's weird, Belladonna. I totally agree with you. That pretty strange. Yeah. Mickey agrees. That was pretty strange.
Oh yeah, that weird wrapped up tree.
The twisted tree.
Yeah, that twisted tree. Yeah.
Yeah. Heather said, have you ever seen a tree ripped out by the roots, the ball roots? Yeah, and flipped upside down. I just filmed that like 2 videos ago where it made an X, but the roots were, and that I believe that was at the caves. Yeah, it was at the caves where the roots, the ball root was upside down on both X's. That was, and there was no way men are not going. You would have to have like probably 7 guys lifting one of those trees and putting both X's ball roots up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you consider sitting in a nesting place for auto? We've done that.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah, we would do it.
Yeah, the nest video, Ramesh. If you have not seen that, go watch that. That was weird. And that's where I found that cat too.
Yeah.
That bobcat.
Yeah, and you'll find that. Ramesh, you'll find that on Jack's channel. I wasn't even filming back then.
Mm-mm.
We were talking about having
Very.
a second channel, but we were not. I wasn't filming yet, so you'll find out on Jack's channel.
Yeah, I believe that's called The Nest.
Mm-hmm. I think it was too. It was right around the time that we were investigating the good way, I think, weren't we? Wasn't it right around the same time?
Yeah, because we got those pictures.
Yeah.
That Storm took with the thermal.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see any messages from Dorian Hudson. What'd she ask?
I'm looking. I'm going back and looking.
Oh, where's Tin Man? I don't know. Out on vacation. Haven't heard from him.
Yeah, I think he travels in the winter.
Yeah. Last winter was the same thing. Travel.
Yeah. There was a couple months that he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll see when he comes. Yeah, we'll see this winter, this summer.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good summer.
I think so. I think it's gonna be a great summer.
Yep.
You know?
I want to get back to Salt Fork.
Yeah, Salt Fork. Yeah.
I'm thinking this month.
I'm going to go down to Salt Fork anytime this month.
Yeah. I chased something up that big hill. Oh man, and the side of a mountain, that's what I call it. I chased something up the side of that mountain and kept chasing it. Something's there. Something is there, and it's big. I don't know if it was a mountain or not, or just a big ridge. I don't know, man. But it just kept going up and up and up and
it's
up.
The same, yeah. Salt Fork's the same mountain range as through the Alleghenies, like through the Allegheny Forest. It's the same mountain range. It's more the foothills of it, but it's the same mountain range. When's the next video coming out, Nikki? I was working on mine today.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it will be out tomorrow or the latest on Saturday.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got a bunch dropping. They're all set to drop. So it's going to be like a bombardment. Some lives will be popping up. It's just hard in this time right now. It's almost like I want to call it flipping from winter to spring. So things are going to start changing. So things in older spots that leave in the winter, it seems like they come back around this time. So this is a time where I start going out and gifting back areas that we haven't seen in a while.
Right.
So, and there's a lot of videos going to drop, some pop-up lives. So all coming really quick.
Karen, will Moose be on many outings with you guys like Night Hunts? Yes, he will be. Like I said, he's got a lot of areas that he wants us to check out with him, that it's, his areas that he knows where they're at. Moose is one of those guys that love to do research. He researches. That's what he does. And he knows where they're at all times. It seems like and I tell you what his cover is. You know what his cover is? You know what he does? He goes out catfishing and he gets all kinds of stuff. He will go sit on the bank of a river or a lake where he's done all this research at. And he'll sit there and he will get howls. He'll get all kinds of stuff. So that's like basically like a cover. Like me going out hiking, he goes out and does catfishing and he's getting all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night.
It seems like at night when you do that and you go catfishing, it's almost like they sit behind you, on the bank, like if there's woods by, and it's almost like they sit back there waiting for you to catch a fish and leave it, especially for, your cut baiting.
Yeah.
It brings them in.
He's got stories of catching fish and putting in the back of the truck and then him going back where whoever's going back at the truck and the fish will be gone. And he's literally out in the middle of the woods, out in the middle of nowhere. You know, like nobody's around. You would know someone's coming around because you will always say if you know you kind of know no one's going to be walking through the middle of the woods with no flashlights on.
Right.
So he would know. So yeah. So he has stories like that to tell, you know. So hi guys from the Philippines. Hello, Stephen.
Wow, that's a long way off.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Hello. The one that got away. Yeah, he has great vocals, man. I'll tell you what, his call, and you know what? He didn't have that day. He didn't have a walkie-talkie with him, so it wasn't like he could warn anybody that he was doing it. It was kind of like he came, got to meet everybody, and went out with us. So it wasn't like he was prepared. Didn't have a walkie or anything, but so he couldn't say, "Hey, Jack, I'm going to do a call," because I got a couple messages like, "Oh my God, that scared the out of me."
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, his call echoed.
Yeah,
I mean, you could hear me chuckle after that. After he did the call, you can hear me go, "Oh my God, this is awesome."
We heard him. Remember, we were out on trail. And we heard it when when we were down at Beaver Creek. We heard him because you asked me.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I was like, oh, "What the hell was that?" Yeah, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, it was good. It was a great call.
Yeah, it really was.
Oh, and he was all like, "I got more." I was all like,
"That's really cool." Yeah, it's I think that's going to be a great addition, for you guys. I think so for sure.
I mean, his research goes as far as he's not afraid to go up to people like at their homes. Like if he sees somebody outside, he's not afraid to go up and talk to him and say, "Hey, do you know about this?" Now, me stopping at somebody's house while they're outside, I don't know if I'll do that. Like, he doesn't care. He will literally stop off the side of the road and say, "Hey, I'm researching this. Have you heard about this?"
That's
he does
awesome.
stuff like that, and he finds out a lot of good information by doing that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he does.
So my plan is to have Mrs. Trapper and Moose out there doing calls side by side.
Gosh. Yeah. No, that will be a bad day.
Oh, that'd be a great day. Have all that footage, have all the cameras running, and them two just calling. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's true. Can you imagine that? One on one side of it, one in one area, one in another area, going back and forth through the hollers.
They would think a couple was there gonna take over an area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm thinking. Bird Haven.
No, I'm not. You want to talk about another place I hate? I don't hate Bird Haven. No. I don't hate that place. I would go back to Bird Haven, but that place, I don't know. I can't. That night we were out there hearing those birds in the middle of the night just going nuts. And then walking through all that. I mean, it sounded like we were in a tunnel of birds.
Yeah. It was almost like something was taking bird eggs, and the birds just had to sit there and watch, and they were screaming and squawking. And
it was in the middle of the night. You
normally don't hear
birds in the middle of the night. But that's
how
the whole hunt started. Is us walking down, and it seemed like we're in a tunnel.
Yeah. And not one bird. We're talking hundreds
of birds, hundreds of them.
Yeah.
I mean, hundreds of them.
Yeah.
I've
That'd
never
be
seen
noisy
anything
for
like it.
sure.
And a lot of action.
Yeah, we got a lot of action.
Yeah. Yeah. Good night, Heather.
You need to strap a camera on a moose in the next hunt. Yeah, we got to get him on a camera.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Oh wow, Matt does a chicken dance in a costume suit. Yeah.
Yeah, Vicky. Sorry about that. It's just he didn't have nothing to warn anybody that he was doing one.
Yeah.
But I was shocked. I was like, wow. That just traveled like 22 miles. That was awesome.
Yeah, we heard it. We heard it like we were standing right next to him. And we were way down the river.
All right, Trapper, I got to jump off here though, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I got to jump off too. I'm gonna go finish making that video and stuff, but I got some things going on. So I want to say thank you everybody for being on here. I really appreciate it.
And I hope everyone's having a great week.
Yeah, everybody have a great weekend. We're gonna be out filming.
Yep.
So
I'll have a video drop tomorrow. The short of the hair that I found, I'm going to drop it in a short tomorrow morning, and then the video will drop. But so check that out. I'll put it up in a short so everybody could see it at least. And yeah, look for the video.
Yeah.
And then we'll see you this weekend.
If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. If you guys have not subscribed yet, everybody go in there and check and make sure you're still subscribed.
Yeah. YouTube does their checks. So when YouTube does their checks on the servers, sometimes some people, the little bell goes away and they don't get notified. So just, on both channels, make sure you get that notification. Yeah. Make sure that bell's still checked.
Okay, fellas. Hey, I'm going to get out of here too. Jack, Trapper, it's always a pleasure, brother.
All right. Thank you for being on tonight, Pat.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for the invite. You guys take it easy. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, you have fun at your parties.
Okay. All right, buddy. I'll see you guys.
All right.
All right, man.
All
Thanks,
right,
everybody.
Thank you. And I hope everybody have a great night.
Yep. Remember that short on the cameraman channel tomorrow morning is going to drop, and it will have the hair in it. So you'll be able to see that, and then the video will drop later on in the day.
We'll see you guys later.
Good night, all. Thank you for being here.
Everybody.